Great. So, as an MC, you've got a different set of buttons than anybody else. The system knows that you're an MC, and you basically have the authority to launch the event, to call all the competitors to the stage, the ability to announce the winners, to track the best in show, and then to close the event. So, as an MC, you're going to be in charge of kind of running the system. So your job begins as soon as check-in and registration is complete. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait until all the users have been checked in, all your competitors have been checked in, and then you're going to want to click the Launch Event button. Now, what the Launch Event button does is a couple things. First of all, it allows the judges to begin judging the categories. It kind of triggers the judging to begin. But what it also does is it starts the fantasy facial hair judging. So the second you hit that button, people that are voting from home can come in and select their fantasy facial picks and try and win prizes. So you want to wait to launch the event till after everyone's registered. Otherwise, people are going to come in on their fantasy facial hair picks too early before everyone's been registered, and it's going to kind of screw things up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the event. Once I launch the event, this event's active. You're going to notice that as an MC, your buttons are going to change. So I've got 4 button options here. I've got Call Categories, which is basically going to allow me to see which categories are available and which users are available in categories. I can go ahead and click on that, and I can see here that this event has 3 categories, and I've got 5 competitors in the first category, 4 in the second, and 6 in the third. I can click on the first category, and it's going to show me here all of the different competitors. I can call them up. It's going to give me the competitor's number, their first name, their last name. It's going to give me the city they're from, the club they're from, as well. So it gives you a little bit of something as an MC to talk to them about. You'll have a little bit of information about the individuals. The little rings at the top, those are the 2 judges. What it basically does is, as an MC, after I've gone through and called everybody to the stage and everyone's had the time to be interviewed and to be judged, then what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the top and you're going to drag the top of the screen down. See where it says pull to refresh? And you're going to let go. What it's going to do is it's going to go back to the system and see if the judges have finished. When the red circle turns green, that's when the MC will know the judges are done. Might not make a big deal when you have 2 judges, but when you've got 7 judges, it's important to have this information to kind of keep track of everybody. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to call the first person up to the stage. I'm going to do a little quick interview depending on how many people are in your competition, and then I'm going to send them over to the judges table. While they're being judged, I want to go ahead and pull up the next person up on stage and start the interview with them. That way you're always interviewing one person while the other person's being judged, so you don't have a lot of dead time and they're not staring at the back of the guys who's walking in front of the judges table. So after I complete that category, I'll wait till obviously these 2 rings are green for the judging. Then I'll back out, go to the next category, start the next process, call the next individual up. You're just going to repeat it. It's very simple. It's a process you're going to be going through. But the system basically works the same. So let me go ahead and back out all the way back to the main MC's page. So once the events are done, you can call the event, and I'm going to show you what that experience is like here in just a minute. And then after the event's over, you can close the event, and you have to be sure to close the event because that kind of shuts everything down. Now, from the stage, we are actually showing you event stats. What the event stats do is it shows you how many competitors are coming from each of the different clubs. I apologize because it's all test users. Everybody's in the club not listed list, but if this was your competition, you'd actually be able to see how or which clubs had the most amount of user or competitors that attended. And that way, if you're giving some kind of award to the most active clubs, and then you can also track how many total number of competitors you have in each category. But basically, this is where the system is going to be controlled. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off here for a second. I'm going to go record some judging videos to show you how the judging works, and then I'm going to come back on to show you how to call the results and to close the event out, and that'll be all the training necessary to do an MC. It shouldn't take more than a few more minutes.